Hey folks, Gary here. Happy Thursday morning to you. I hope your day is starting off just fantastic. What a great day to be alive. Every day we walk with the Lord is such a good day. It really is. And we've been talking about being closer to God, seeking the Father, and when you seek the Father, you will find him. It's a guarantee. He tells us in Jeremiah 29 that if you seek me, you will find me. If you pray to me, I will listen. And following the example of Jesus, where Jesus would go off often by himself to be alone with the Father, be alone in a time of prayer with the Father, and how important that was to Jesus. Well, if it's important for Jesus to do that, then it's got to be really important for us to do that, to be able to be alone with our Lord and spend time in prayer with him so we can know him and so that he can shape us, right? That that we can conform into the image of Christ, that we can be conformed to that image. And that a lot of times that takes place in our time of prayer and solitude with the Father, following the example of Jesus. Now, Jesus gives his disciples a template of a prayer, right? The Lord's Prayer. We read about that in Matthew chapter 6. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be your name. So we read the template of this. Now, I don't think that Jesus meant for you just to recite that and then go on your way. It's a structure that you put your prayer into, and it's this big, but it goes when you start adding into it, when you start to actually pray with God and spend time with him. And yesterday we looked at chapter 6 verse 10 or 9, yesterday. Our Father who art in heaven, may your name be kept holy, right? We looked at that yesterday. Today I want to look at verse 10, where it says, may your kingdom come soon. May your kingdom come soon. Not my kingdom. May your kingdom. You're the king. You're the ruler. You're the one who's in charge, not me. When I give that over to him, things work so much better. So much better. Because I will often make the wrong decision, but God always makes the right one. So may your kingdom come soon. May your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. May your will be done. As a parent, and so if you're a parent, you probably know this, sometimes your kids don't have the best ideas about things. They want their will, their strong will. I want what I want, not realizing that what they want is going to harm them. They don't understand that. Or as a child, you probably realize that too. It's like, oh man, every time I get my way, it doesn't work out like I think it would have. It works out quite a bit different. Why? Because parents are older and they have experienced a lot of this, so they know from experience. Well, why would we push our own will when it comes to God? Not only is he older, he's eternal, but he's God. He knows everything. And so I trust his will. Even when his will really runs against my will or what I feel, I still trust his. I submit to it. That's the thing about submission. Submission isn't, oh, okay, I'll just do what you want. Yay! That's not really submission. It's agreeing because I agree too, and this sounds great. If Jesus said, let's go get ice cream, I'm like, yeah, I'm all in for that. Sure, why not? But if Jesus said, let's go do something else that I don't really want to do, that's submission when I say, yes, I will. And that's saying, let your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. I trust your will. It might not be what I would choose, but I trust it because you are God. And it always works out for the best when we trust him. So that's the message for today. Thanks for watching. And the message is trust him. Trust that he will bring his kingdom. Trust that his will is perfect, because it is. All right. Catch you guys later. Have a great Thursday. We'll see you on Friday.